Turn Up by who? Gucci. And Chief Keef. Chief Keef is still making music. I didn't know that. I thought my man, after he got dropped, it was a done deal.
I mean, it's he could. He was making music before he had a deal, so he can't make it after.
Okay.
Don't question music. That's one thing you don't do.
That's true. I apologize. Now let's go ahead into our trending topic. Well, one of our trending topics, and we are accepting call-ins too. If you feel like you have to say something about our I can't even get it out, specific topic, feel free. The first one we got is what makes sex intimate. Now, on my end, I say just looking at the person and you having that googly eye. But it also depends on that position that you are in. You can't look them in the eye. And if you got mirrors around, it's kind of, easy that way. Maria, what you got? So
then would you say you believe in love at first sight if you get all these googly eyes?
You know what? I actually would say that. I would say I believe in love at first sight. Or, it's kind of like a sixth sense or intuition kind of thing. You may not acknowledge it right away, but you like, okay, you feel some type of way, and then when you get to that person, hey, it is what it is. Like me and my girlfriend, she seen me and fell right in love.
I'm sure that ain't what happened.
It is.
The
bars.
You do know the difference between sex and intimacy. It's not the same thing.
I believe intimacy is more of a mental state, and sex is just a physical state, if I'm not mistaken. Educate me now, DJ.
No, I'm no.
Because I know you got kids and you got a wife now.
That's lust.
Oh, all right.
Now I love my wife. Don't get me wrong. But the kids come. What I'm saying is like sexually, like a lot of people don't know the difference. Like a lot of people don't know what's the difference between sex. Intimacy. You can be intimate in the park holding hands. That's intimacy.
True.
And that's not sexual. You know what I mean? So. But this is a subject I really don't know, because I don't even believe in romance and none of that. Like, I think it's all, false.
Well, that's because, I guess because we've shared this conversation kind of before. You lived in a house full of brothers, so.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, it's all hard legs. It's hard to know anything about intimacy.
This brother said hard legs. Maria, can you speak more for the ladies and let us know how the ladies
out there. I feel like when it comes to being intimate and having sex, sure, you can go to the park, hold hands, be intimate and all that. But then when it comes to that bedroom scene or behind closed doors, that intimate feeling where you just kind of feel that something else, you can't really explain it, but it's like you against the world.
Oh my God! Bars.
Yeah. But I get that. That make a lot of sense. But I know for the guys confuse it. Women are in a place. Intimacy is more natural for a woman than it is for a guy. A guy has to learn to be like that. You know what I mean? So women is kind of you guys are more into your feelings and all that. There ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just the difference. It's what God put in the different individuals. But a lot of guys don't know how different. And you can be intimate. You can reach that level of height with a lot of other things other than sex. Like say Michael Jordan doing basketball. When you're doing something that you love to do, I think you can reach that level also of it because that's why they show so much passion. You know what I mean?
Well, see, this is where I get confused at, especially about us as guys. If we are made up of women and men, how come we don't know how to be as intimate as a woman? If we already have those micronisms in us as a woman, I'm made up of my mom and my father, but most of the time I think and I say and I do more things like my father, and I'm less emotional like my dad is. Why can't I be, or how can I get to that intimate level or emotional level like my mother is?
I feel like guys have that passion for it, but it's completely different than that intimacy that girls have, because girls are full of emotions. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, sorry ladies.
Thanks for keeping it honest.
But I feel like guys can just give that passion, and that's what kind of lets the girl know that this is intimate sex, rather than just fooling around.
Yeah, and then you got to realize, we primitive. Men are very primitive. I was explaining to my wife all the time about when you watch football, it's a complex game, but really they arguing over territory. Don't cross this line. You know what I mean? Yeah. Men are very primitive with a lot of things. So I think we have to, if we don't get into that side of who we are, and because we carry both chromosomes, just like you mentioned, but I think it takes a little more work for a man. And then we working on transmissions and stuff like that. Women honestly, women they do flowers. That's nurturing. That's part of what a woman is. So they like to nurture. They like to raise flowers. They always want pets. They like to nurture. So they're more in tune with their natural things. you know, you can't be intimate with a, you know, saying when you changing the carburetor.
It's true. Man, I've been going to the gym lately for the past month and a half, and there be some ladies in there that be pumping that 225 more than men.
Yeah,
So that's some intimate stuff on how you look at it.
Well, let me ask you this.
So
That's sexy to you?
man,
Yes.
just telling you. Let me come home and see my lady just pumping 225. I'm like, baby, you a little strong. You're a little strong. What's going on?
So then when it comes to that whole nurture and either nurturing flowers, nurturing puppies, babies, do you guys think should people get married because they have a baby or they have a baby coming up?
I'll answer that after DJ Khaaliq.
I guess you could say ethically, yes, but I've been married since '07, but me and my wife been together since about 20 years, really. But
Hallelujah.
it's the hardest thing you're gonna do, especially for a man. It's because of the differences. So the point I'm trying to answer your question, babies alone, I think the only true thing to get married for is true love, because that's the only thing that can hold it together. Because it's a struggle to keep a marriage together. So I think you gotta really, really be in love, because love is like the fabric that can keep it together. Babies, money, houses, cars won't do it, I don't think.
True, because I believe, well, I'm kind of in that situation now. You know, of course, I got the little one on the way. Got a little baby girl on the way.
Little princess?
Yeah, and I got 2 45s coming legally.
What does that mean?
I got 2 pistols that's coming legally.
Oh.
Man, you don't need guns already.
That's okay. I'm the new T.I.
You usually don't need the gun till about 15 or 16.
No, I need it now.
When the little guys start knocking on the door.
Nah.
Just imagine a little guy like you knock on the door.
Well, I don't. Let's not talk about that.
He doesn't want to think about that yet.
You know.